Particularly coming out of the pandemic, it's got such a feel-good factor. It's about a group of people gathering together to hang out, sense of community in a pub, particularly when so many pubs shut down because of the pandemic, and even the ones that didn't shut down were closed a lot of the time, or we weren't allowed to go there. We weren't allowed to go there in big groups. I think the fact it's a big group night out, and it's people who are existing friends, it's people making new friends, and the audience are kind of making friends with us and us with them, and they're also making friends with each other, and it just has this really unapologetic sense of celebration and community, and I think that was, people really loved that. And also it has the more somber moments where we sort of reflect on people we've lost and raise a glass to those people, and obviously a lot of people lost people during the pandemic, so that had particular kind of weight to it, I suppose. So yeah, it spoke to the highs and the lows of the last couple of years, I think.
Hey, love. Before you left, I was alright, boy, things were kind of heavy. You brought me to life now every February. You'd be my Valentine.
Awkward moments where we've invited one person up on stage, but two have come, and we've had to just go, okay, come on, get another stool and we'll do whatever we need to do. And then we've had other funny moments where beers have just gone completely over people's faces. We've had cocktails everywhere for a whole number, and we're having to clean those up. It's yeah, it's been really good fun. Yeah.
So the hard man, typically in previous renditions of the show, it's been the muscles. But my upbringing, I come from a council estate in Cardiff, and so I feel like I'm bringing the street kind of hard man to the West End, which I'm very looking forward to, giving the character something new and something I hasn't explored before.
Because I was first cast in it just as a cast member, but they didn't know at that point they were going to want any words. We did a workshop, and it was at that point just songs, and then when they came to make the show properly for the stage, it was like, well, it'd be good if somebody spoke to the audience, and they didn't know what they were going to want to say or who was going to do that, and one of the team knew that I did spoken word stuff and kind of with another hat on, and was like, well, maybe Ben could do it, and so it emerged very organically. It's like, well, what would we want to say? And obviously we welcome people, and then there's the reflection on pubs and on community, and then there's a reflection on masculinity, and that was particularly important to me. Of like, well, we're all men, so we definitely need to speak about that. Why are we here? What's a positive way to explore this, and explore what groups of male friends can be for each other, not what they necessarily stereotypically are. And so yeah, it was all born out of the passions of the people who made it, the things that we felt were important to say, while trying not to lose the sense of kind of party and celebration that imbues the whole thing. It's balancing the ebbs and flows of the feeling throughout the show, but I'm really privileged to be able to do that and to be the kind of the vessel for that.
So I think there's only 4 new members of the cast, which is crazy, and to be one of those 4 has been an honour, to say the least. And yeah, the older members, they've been given bits of wisdom and knowledge, and they've been asking for a bit of permission before, because it can get a bit touchy with actors when you give them direction, but I'm always welcome to direction, especially if they can help me grow. And they've just, like most of the older lads, they've just been like older brothers instantly.
The show started for me back in 2019. I'd seen it in Edinburgh Fringe before then and loved it. It's an hour of mayhem that's incredible to watch. I want to be part of it. And coming back to it now, firstly in the West End, it's where I've lived for 4 years now after training, and it's where I feel at home at the moment. So it's amazing to be back in Leicester Square at the Arts. But also the company itself, the company is super special. I've worked with some of these boys for 3 years now, and the creatives for that long as well. So it's a really familiar family feeling now. It almost is like a family now, away from home. Like, really nice. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ben. I play the poet in the Choir of Man, and we are coming back to the West End from the 1st of October. So please come and join us for a pint in the jungle. See you there.